All right. Next question comes from Bob Evans. What's going on, Bob? Bob says, hey, brother, loving the content. Not really a problem, not really a problem, but more of a question. I'm legit the first person to try this in pro wrestling. Oh, I beg to differ, Bob. Bob, we need to talk. We need to talk, Bob. I was looking at your stuff the other day. I love little pro wrestling. You know me, man. I got 3 wrestling belts over at my office, so I love me some wrestling. All right, but there's some other people doing some cool things I can show you about. I'm legit the first person to try this. Excited for the opportunity to open doors, but I'm sure I'll have a few folks that will accuse me of scamming folks. Okay, just write it out and pay them no mind. Right. Anyways, I've been here 30 days and loving it. Okay, so. I want to step back away from the pro wrestling just for a second, okay? Because it doesn't really matter what the topic is of the membership. Memberships work on these 3 fundamental principles. 1, you have content that people can consume to learn how to do something or do something. That's the first thing. Like, great memberships have great content, but not just content like random content. They have a path. They have a reason. They have a why that you're taking people down, okay? And you're the lantern bearer that's going to guide them through that path, okay? So whatever your content is inside the membership, okay, it needs to have some kind of organizing structure. So a really good example of this is Vince Russo, which you'll know who Vince Russo is. All our wrestling neophytes who don't know enough about pro wrestling maybe not know. Vince Russo's got a membership community, and I know Vince too. I did a coaching call with him one time, helping him out on some stuff. It was right after, we'll talk about it later. But, we have a mutual friend named Dan Engler, who is also a member of the Flip Lifestyle community. And he's a ref in WWE. So, I can introduce you to Dan too. But anyway, that's the first thing is like, what's the content inside of these communities has to be relevant, and it has to be action oriented, and it has to give them a result. Now, the second pillar of any membership, I don't care. You know, Dan, that's amazing. The second pillar of any great membership after the content is community. The great thing about pro wrestling is pro wrestling people who are in the indie circuit or trying to be wrestlers or love wrestling, or it's one big community already. You're just trying to cut off a piece of that and build a community around your thing, right? Your way, your path. Okay. So community. So that's the second pillar of any great membership. And the third one is leadership. Leaders who show up, mentors who show up, right? People who sell courses for high ticket just want as much money as they can, and then they run, right? But that's not what a membership does. Like when you decide to lead a community, you got to be the leader of the community, right? You got to be the guide. You're not really like charging the hill. You're more like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings or Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars. You're just showing people the path, right? So if you commit to the content and the community and the leadership, it doesn't matter what the topic is. You know what I'm saying? So I do know other people that are doing things in the pro wrestling community, in the pro wrestling world. I've only looked at your stuff a little bit since when you joined the community. So we can go farther down that rabbit hole and check that out. And but I think you got some great stuff going on, and I think there's going to be a lot of people out there that are very interested in it. And there's a whole lot of angles to this gimmick, brother. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of angles to the gimmick, Bob. But I want everybody here listening to this to get that and really realize that those are the only 3 things you've got to do to succeed in the membership game. Create great content with a path that they can follow to get a result. Build a community around that path and that process. Lead your people. Pick up the cross. Bear the weight of the responsibility of the people you serve. If you do that, people will rally to the cause, okay? Hey, y'all, Shane Sams here from the Flip Lifestyle Podcast and fliplifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. Now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur?
My wife Jocelyn and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.